When the world as we know it ends, it is called SHTF. This means shit hits the fan. It refers to a complete breakdown of normal society. This could be due to a natural disaster, a financial collapse, a widespread pandemic, or even war. During such times, the systems we rely on will fail. Police, fire departments, and emergency medical services may become overwhelmed or disappear entirely. Stores will run out of food quickly. Electricity and water might stop working. Looting is one of the most immediate dangers in an SHTF scenario. When resources become scarce, desperation grows. People who were once law-abiding citizens can turn to theft. They will do this to feed their families or simply to take advantage of the chaos. Organized gangs may also form, targeting homes and businesses. Looters are not just looking for food and water. They might seek weapons, medicine, or anything they deem valuable. They often operate with a mob mentality, becoming bolder in groups. This makes them incredibly dangerous to encounter. You must understand that looters pose a direct threat to your life and your supplies. Avoiding looters, deterring them, and if necessary, defending against them is critical. Your home, your family, and your very life depend on how you handle this threat. One of the first and most critical decisions you will face in an SHTF event is whether to stay put or leave. This is known as bugging in versus bugging out. Bugging in means sheltering in your current home. You rely on your preparations and fortifications there. Bugging out means evacuating to a predetermined safer location. This might be a rural retreat, a relative's home in a less affected area, or even just a hidden campsite. Both options have significant risks and benefits. The right choice depends entirely on your specific circumstances, your level of preparedness, and the nature of the crisis itself. Bugging in offers the advantage of familiarity. You know your home, its strengths, and its weaknesses. You likely have your primary stockpile of supplies already there. If your home is well stocked, defensible, and in a relatively stable area, staying put might be your best option. However, if you live in a densely populated urban area, your home could become a prime target for looters or civil unrest. Bugging out might be necessary if your current location is inherently unsafe. Ultimately, the decision to bug in or bug out must be made well in advance of any crisis. If you decide that bugging in is your best course of action, your home must become a fortress. This does not mean it needs to look like a military bunker from the outside. In fact, maintaining a low profile is crucial. You want your home to appear uninviting or already looted. Avoid signs of occupancy and wealth. Let your yard become overgrown. Use blackout curtains to prevent any light from escaping at night. Reinforcing entry points is paramount. Doors should be solid core, preferably metal with heavy-duty deadbolts and reinforced frames. Consider adding security bars or grills to windows, especially on the ground floor. Sliding glass doors are notoriously weak. Secure them with a Charlie bar or a wooden dowel in the track. Beyond physical fortifications, you need a plan for active defense. Establish safe rooms within your home where your family can retreat if an outer defense is breached. Finally, managing resources wisely is key to long-term bugging in. Successful bugging in is about creating a sustainable and secure environment in the midst of chaos. Choosing to bug out means accepting a journey filled with potential dangers. Success depends on meticulous planning and preparation long before disaster strikes. Your primary concern is selecting a suitable bug-out location. This location should be far enough from densely populated areas to avoid the initial chaos but accessible within a reasonable time frame. It needs to have resources for long-term survival, such as a water source, shelter, and potential for food procurement like hunting or foraging. Critically, it must be defensible. Transportation is another major hurdle. Roads will likely be jammed, dangerous, or even impassable. Your primary vehicle should be well-maintained, fuel-efficient, and capable of handling rough terrain if possible. Keep it fueled up at all times. Have backup routes planned, including those that avoid major highways. Your bug-out bag is your lifeline during the journey. The timing of your bug-out is crucial. Guarding your lifeline. Protecting resources from desperate looters. Once you have secured your location, whether bugging in or at a bug-out retreat, protecting your accumulated resources becomes a top priority. Looters are driven by scarcity and desperation. They will be actively seeking out stashes of food, water, fuel, medicine, and weapons. Your stockpile represents your ability to survive long-term, so its defense is non-negotiable. The first step in protecting your resources is to keep their existence a secret. Do not brag about your preparations before or during a crisis. Loose lips can make you a target. Be discreet when acquiring and storing supplies. Consider creative and hidden storage solutions. Do not keep all your supplies in one obvious place like a basement or garage shelf. Diversify your storage locations. Deterrence plays a significant role in resource protection. Staying safe amidst chaos, personal security, and stealth. In an SHTF world teeming with looters and other threats, personal security extends beyond your home's walls. Whenever you must venture outside, whether for scavenging, reconnaissance, or communication, you are at your most vulnerable. The key to personal safety in such environments is to adopt a mindset of stealth and avoidance. Your primary goal should be to go unnoticed. Wear inconspicuous clothing that blends in with your surroundings. Avoid bright colors or anything that makes you stand out. Move quietly and deliberately, especially in urban areas or places where looters might be active. Travel during times of lower activity if possible, such as dawn, dusk, or even at night. Avoid predictable routines and routes. Always travel with a trusted partner or in a small quiet group. Carry essential self-defense tools and be proficient in their use. Constant vigilance, the non-negotiable skill of situational awareness. Situational awareness is your most powerful weapon against looters and other dangers in an SHTF scenario. It is the ability to constantly observe your surroundings, understand their meaning, and anticipate potential threats. This is not about being paranoid, it is about being present and perceptive. Too many people walk through life oblivious, absorbed in their phones or thoughts. In a crisis, this lack of awareness can be fatal. You must train yourself to notice details, unusual sounds, people out of place, changes in the environment, escape routes, and potential cover. Developing good situational awareness involves using all your senses. Listen for distant shouts, approaching footsteps, or the sound of breaking glass. Watch for movement in shadows, individuals observing you, or groups congregating suspiciously. Pay attention to the general atmosphere of an area. Strength through unity, the vital role of community and cooperation. While self-reliance is a cornerstone of survival, there is undeniable strength in numbers, especially when facing threats like widespread looting. No single individual or small family can maintain 24/7 vigilance, defend against a determined group of attackers, and manage all the tasks required for long-term survival simultaneously. Forming or joining a trusted community or mutual assistance group, MAG, can significantly enhance your security and resilience. These groups can pool resources, share skills, and provide collective defense. The key word here is trusted. Vet potential members carefully. A well-organized community can establish a more formidable defense than any single household. This includes setting up coordinated patrols, establishing fortified perimeters, and creating a quick reaction force to respond to threats. Shared responsibilities mean that individuals can specialize in tasks they are good at, such as medical care, communications, food production, or security. The unbreakable mind, cultivating resilience and a proactive preparedness mindset. Surviving looters and the broader chaos of an SHTF scenario is not just about physical preparations and tactical skills, it is profoundly about your mindset. The will to survive, mental resilience, and adaptability are often what separate those who make it through from those who do not. You will face fear, stress, loss, and extreme hardship. Your ability to manage these emotions, stay focused, and make rational decisions under pressure is paramount. Cultivating this mental fortitude must be an integral part of your preparedness. It begins now, not when disaster strikes. This is the foundation of true readiness. Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. In a long-term crisis, you will encounter setbacks. Plans will go wrong, supplies may be lost, loved ones might be threatened. You must be able to absorb these shocks, learn from them, and keep moving forward.